Welcome to A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host, Monique Robinson, where we highlight, celebrate, and recognize students from all over the country who are doing great things in the classroom, community, and athletics. Every student deserves an opportunity for hope and a future. So let's celebrate our students, the next generation of teachers, engineers, entrepreneurs, and future leaders. Join us on another incredible segment of A Better Chance for Youth show with your host, Monique Robinson.
Welcome, and good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today for A Better Chance for Youth television. I am your host, Monique Robinson. Now, I must say, thank you to everyone who has took time out their day to volunteer or took time out their day to sponsor one of our scholars. Yes, I truly appreciate you. So today, our show is simply dedicated to the parents. Now, before I begin, I have to always, I like to highlight my friends. My friend in Dayton, Ohio, she has a shop, and y'all not seeing these serious HBCU earrings and, my Wilberforce shirt. So shout out to Lena Lovelace, Musa, who made my lovely threads today. Might need to go on her website and check her out. So today we are getting a special program that will assist our parents. Now, I do troll different sites and I look at different things. And I have a lot of parents that always stress everything costs so much. How can we help? Now, my guest today, you know how it is when I bring on people that I actually really know. I'm going to try my best to stick to the script. But so now, before we went on air today, I hope you don't come on laughing, but y'all know I'm so silly all the time. I just can't be serious. Well, I can, but not all the time. Now, my guest today, we go way back. Like, can y'all believe I had my glasses? I had some unique glasses, some Jerry curl. She's seen me in all phases of life, so I can't get on here and act like I've always been put together. I was, still in process. I was working. We had humble beginnings, as they say. But today, my guest is here today to tell us about this program. And I got so drawn to what she was talking about. And I was like, I got to bring her on because my parents, they need you. It's Christmas time. Maybe you just want an extra job. You need a hustle for the hustle. But I'm going to bring her on. And her name is Keisha. I know. I love, that name Keisha is special to me. That's my sister's name. But her name is Keisha. And I'm going to bring her on. I don't know if her last name changed because like I said, I've known her since we was like 3 years old. We grew up literally together. But I believe her name is Keisha Hayes. If it changed, I'm sorry in advance. But however, let's bring her on and she is going to tell us about her program. But first, I want her to tell us a little bit about herself because let me tell you, she's a jack of all trades. So pay attention today. Hey, Keisha, how are you?
Hey. How are you?
I can't complain at all. I had to spill the tea. Like, look, if I'm a little lax, we go way back. I think
way back.
way back to the basement.
Over 40 years. Yeah, way back.
That part. So, welcome to A Better Chance for You television. They know when my friends come, it is like, I try my best to follow directions, but, But Keisha, I want you to tell the guests first, how are you connected to this HBCU life?
Okay, well, I'll start by, first of all, my daughter is going to an HBCU right now. She goes to Elizabeth City State University in North Carolina, in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, near the coast. Closer to Virginia Beach. So she's attending there. She has a little less than a year left. And we're super proud of her. Shout out to everybody that is attending at HBCU and going to move forward from there because I already know you're going to do big things. Also, my business, what I am doing, part of what I'm doing is set up to employ, well, not even employ, but to give people an opportunity to work and work from home, work from wherever they are, so that they can kind of subsidize life right now, because life is expensive. I myself did not attend a HBCU because my degree is in fashion design and marketing. And at the time when I went to school, there was no HBCU that had fashion design and marketing. But I have always, and I'm a hairstylist, but I have always wanted to attend an HBCU. And crazy enough, I might still do it at this age. But I own a business at this point called Pinpoint Virtual Solutions. And what it is a virtual call center. And the goal is to get as many of us working and doing what we need to do to subsidize whatever is going on in life. It may be your main source of employment or main source of income, or it may simply just be a subsidy. But that's what it's set up for.
I love it. Well, I mean, she's always been like that. Go get her, that fashionista. That was just her thing in school. We would be like, okay, what's the latest trend? She would set it. So I'm not surprised by that at all. However, what made you want to do a virtual call center? Like, that is so dope.
Well, during COVID, I was flying because I've also been, like she said, I'm a jack of all trades. So I was a flight attendant up until March of this year. And during COVID, I was flying. And like I said, I've been a hairstylist. I've been a hairstylist for 27 years this year. So I was doing both. Well, unfortunately for me, both of those jobs were tremendously affected by COVID. Not only was I off from flying, but they closed the salons. I didn't have anything else. Like, for me, that was just kind of like, oh God, what am I going to do now? And I had to figure it out. I had to just make some stuff stretch. And then they finally made it to where if you were self-employed, you could get unemployment. And because hair was still my main source of income, flying was not. So it did make me aware of the urgency in kind of thinking about what would you do if, and I'm sure it did that for a lot of people. So once we were able to get back in the salon and I was back to work and back to flying, the more I've flown for a couple of different airlines, and even meeting other flight attendants. And you're not getting paid that much starting out. Like, what you get paid early on, a lot of people are surprised about that. It's really next to nothing because you're only getting paid when you're flying. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah. You don't get paid the boarding when you're boarding a plane. There's no pay for flight attendants for that. We're just being pleasant. Hi, welcome aboard. How are you? Oh, your shoes are cute. Yeah, all of that, that's free. That's free. We don't get paid for that part. So the more I talk to people, what you say?
They better be nicer now. See, I didn't know, but I mean, I usually
be nice to your flight attendants because they are not getting paid what you think they're getting paid. But the more I talk to people and the more I got to meeting and understanding and realizing, like, at this point, everybody's going through something. And financially, life is really lifing, but unfortunately, the math is not mathing. So finding an finding an easier way to subsidize, like to keep you from having to, no, you don't have to go into Kohl's. Nothing wrong with Kohl's. No, you don't have to go to Target. Nothing wrong with Target because I love Target, but you can literally work from your house. And the more I looked into it, I'm like, is there a way to do? I started looking at work from home jobs. Wow. And everything had a shift. Like you had to work a certain shift. That kind of defeats the purpose if you're trying to, especially if you're using it as a subsidy for whatever you're making. You know what I mean? So you kind of want to be able to work it around. So I did some research and started looking into things and finally found an ability to be able to position work from home customer service agents with jobs that were with a lot of Fortune 500 companies and things of that sort that will allow you to work the hours that you want to work within the hours that they're open. And I mean down to 30-minute increments. You know, I have one agent that she might work 30 minutes, then work an hour and a half later, and then work 2 hours later, like 2 hours later on. So yeah, once I found that, I was like, this is it. This is it. Now you're not gonna get rich, but you can definitely subsidize life.
Yeah, it'll put some gas in the car to get you a little, hey, nothing
meal.
wrong.
Yeah. You can make your grocery money because groceries are expensive.
That part. And I know they are here. And it's expensive here. We don't have Kroger's. They supposed to be building the Audis. I act like it was about to make it rain when I said they about to build the Audis.
Well, because Audi will definitely get you together for the low. And the good thing about working from home too, though, you don't have to spend gas money. That's less gas you got to spend, less time. You literally can roll over and get it done, or come home from work, get on your comfy clothes and get it done. Because most of the jobs are not on screen. They're just simply over the phone. So
wow, that's pretty cool. So the ideal candidate as a person who you would hire is just any range, or does it have to be like 18 to 30, or what is the age range?
Yeah. So you have to be 18 and over. These jobs, you do have to have your own equipment. So a laptop or desktop. It does have to be hardwired. Hardwired sounds very extra, but it's really nothing but putting your Ethernet cord in the back of your modem and hooking it to your laptop. It's really that simple. And they even have little gadgets now that you can hook it to that, and it makes it a hardwire connection.
Cool.
There are certain states I do not hire in. I will get you the list of those, but there are certain states I do not hire in. I know California is one, I believe DC, New York, Pennsylvania, and Jersey.
Oh, wow.
Maybe Washington. I'll get you the list to so that you'll know specifically which ones those are. But there are certain states I cannot hire in. California has made it extremely difficult to hire for work from home.
Oh, wow.
And I won't say that's in a bad way, because California has some really great employee right type rules. So as an employee, I completely understand. Now, this job, you won't even be an employee. You're actually going to be an independent contractor.
Got it.
So nothing comes out of your check except for your administrative and processing fees. Outside of that, you're an independent contractor. So then you're able to say, I've worked for myself. And as an independent contractor, that's another reason why you're able to set the hours that you want to work. The only time that you have required as far as specific time is during your training. So during training, you have to go within those training hours. Some of them most of the programs are 4 hours of training a day, 5 days a week. Some of them are 6. Some of them offer 3 different training times, 9 a.m., 1 in the afternoon, 6 in the evening. Some of them only offer 2, some only offer 1. But it differs with each training class and from each company.
Got it. So do they get like a list of companies that you only hire for, or how does that work?
Well, how it works, because we never know when the company is going to offer another training. So how it works is you apply online at my website, pinpointvs.com. And once you apply, you do basically like an informational session. You get online, set up, register online, and then you do the assessments. You want to do well on your assessments, of course, because the better you do on your assessments, the more options you have when it comes to which companies you will work out for. When those companies open up a new training, you will see it on your portal that this company has a training coming. This company has a training company. Now the training coming. But the good thing about it is you can work more than one job at a time.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
really
So
have a chance to, really make a nice, nice second job to
yeah.
stack a couple pennies like that. I thought you only had to just stick to one.
Nope. Nope. You can work. Yeah. Now what you have to get through one training first.
Oh, okay.
Start with the company that you went to training with, and then you can go ahead and do that other training. You can still be working with the one while you're doing that, just to go ahead and get. So now you're able to pick up hours from both of them. Now, Pinpoint Virtual, which is my company, Pinpoint Virtual Solutions, requires 15 hours a week. That's the minimum. You can work more than that, but we require 15 hours a week.
Wow.
It's up to you how much you work. There's no ceiling.
Wow. That is okay. I guess I'm just, trying to do math. Math ain't my thing, but when it come down to money, I can count all day. My mom like, it's a
That
lyric.
right there.
You can do the algebra. You can make this up.
That right there.
It's money, it's different. But okay, that makes a lot of sense. So
Yeah.
guys, you hear it here first. If you are interested in this program, I tell you, Christmas is coming. I'm not big on holidays because I'm my only thing for holidays because I just like to travel. So if you looking to give Miss Mo something, send me on a cruise. That's what I want this Christmas. I've
There
been
you
on
go.
some. Hey, I got to put the plug in early so people know.
There you go. And see, it's a good way to make money for that too. You can be putting money aside for travels or for, if you know you got something big you're trying to save for, work this little job, put the money away.
Yeah, I'm just processing it in my head. I'm like, that's three, if you want, you can do like 3 hours for a week, or you can split it up. 7 one day,
Yeah.
8 the other. Because you
You
said
could,
it's no.
if you're working at part-time, like I said, I have one agent. She worked a total of maybe 4.5 hours in one day, but she didn't work straight 4.5 hours. She
Got it.
worked a half an hour and then worked another 2 hours somewhere, like in another time during that day, and then another. So she was getting things done throughout the day. How it works is the company, whichever company you go into training with, they post whatever hours, whatever intervals, we call them intervals because they're 30-minute segments. Whatever intervals they have available, they post them, and then you pick up which ones you want.
Okay, so you really got to be assertive and follow through in order to make. Okay, I see it. I see college students. You need something to do. It work, study, not
College college students, retirees, needing a little extra. You don't have to go be a Walmart greeter.
They wouldn't let me do that. Well, I couldn't do it.
You'd be like my grandfather talking to everybody.
Yeah, I would. I would meet any strangers, and it's like
That's it.
I could be in line. I'm like, ma'am, you can go ahead of it. Thank you. All because I be nice and free. It pays to be nice to people. I be trying to tell.
It does. It does.
So I have been talking to Miss Keisha Hayes. We're gonna take a short. It's really short commercial break because I don't want my friends to stop, donating to my nonprofit. So I got to show that commercial. So we're gonna show that commercial and come back, and Keisha is gonna really drop knowledge on us about where we could get this info. Guys, she about to make me pick up a second, and y'all know I got about 20 hustles already. But hey, I might add this to the list. So let's
never have too many.
I know. I like too much. That's my problem. So let's get a quick commercial and we will come right back.
Celebrate the excellence of HBCUs with the HBCU Trivia Game. This board game provides an exciting and educational way to learn about notable alumni, historical events, sports news, and more. This trivia game is sure to be a hit and perfect for college-bound youth, alumni, and the entire family. Don't miss out on this opportunity to support, educate, and entertain Get the HBCU Trivia Game today. Go to hbcutriviagame.net to order.
Welcome back. I'm here with my lifelong friend. It's like 40, goodness, 40 something.
40 plus. 40 plus.
I know, black don't crack. We don't look it. I feel it though when I walk.
Okay.
Years of I'm serious. I was trying to, race a kid today, and it was like I won though.
Yeah.
I won. But
Well,
my body
shout out to you.
my body hurt. I'm like, I just couldn't lose. I don't back down, I bet you can. I said, okay, let's get it. And I won. And
shout out to you.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. These kids be trying it. Now, they asked me to do some jumps and all that. I got to stretch. I can't do it.
Yeah, they might as well go ahead and call the ambulance for me. Terrible.
I'm serious. Last weekend, shout out to Alamo Fest and the artists that they brought here. And I was just watching. I said, I was so scared to dance because I said, if I get stuck down here.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't get stuck.
If I get stuck, I mean, I like to dance, but I was like, I don't know who made up dances in our era because, But anyway, let's get back. Let me focus. I'm sorry. Now, we got Miss Keisha Hayes here. She got a gold mine for y'all. Like, if y'all paying attention, it caught my eye when she said the math wasn't math. And then she said you get to set your own schedule. Like,
yeah.
Just saying. Yep. And you answering to really like no one. You just gonna make sure your hours add up and you good and do your training.
That's it.
So
that's it.
Where we sign up?
That's it.
So how do you get money though? If you do that,
who me?
Is it like direct deposit? No, if I signed up, you gotta walk me through the process. Like say today, I said, what, Miss Keisha, I'm interested.
You will hop online.
Okay.
On pinpointvs.com. You will hop on there. You're gonna hit that apply here or apply now. It says apply now. Hit that. It's in the middle of the page. Tap that, or if you're on your phone, because you can do it from your phone too, then you just tap at the top of the page, apply now. Really quick online app. You're going to do that. Bam, you'll get an email back from me asking you, well, first of all, thanking you for your interest, and then asking you if you can come to an informational session, bam, which is it's interview/informational. I just need to know that you can speak. It's a Zoom. I just need to know that you can speak. That's it. Because crazy enough, I've had some. This process has been a learning experience for me as well, because I didn't realize. So I've had people ask me like, what does that mean? And it's words that I know. If you made it out of junior high, you should know. But it's okay, because that's why I'm here to help. We're going to get you together. But you got to be able to pass assessments. So if you don't know your words, that could be a problem. The assessments are really pretty easy. If you've made it through high school, you should be able to pass them. No problem at all. Just read it and complete it. So that's your next step. You're going to set up your registration online on the portal. You'll get that link. You set it up. You get on there and do your assessments. You get your assessments done. That qualifies you for whichever jobs you are qualified for. And so whichever ones that are posted at the time that you're qualified for, you can apply for any of those. They all pay separate amounts. It just depends on what you're looking for. Again, you're not going to get rich, but I think the range is anywhere from as low as $11 up to about $18. There are some that pay like $20, $22. But those, when I say they go fast, they go really, really fast.
I love it. Okay, look, see, y'all slipping. College students, and I know several of you all are coming home for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and you might want to go on these trips. I.e., my Grambling kids and Southern is getting ready for this Bayou Classic. I want to get there. $11. You think about it. You do work a couple of days. That's at least get you into a party.
You can make, yeah, you can, if you do the math right. But like some of them, we even had, I know one it's seasonal, and their training I think starts October 23rd. but it's a quick training because it's seasonal. It's literally only through the new year, only through 12/31 that they want you to work. But they pay $15 an hour. So it really just depends. I've got another one that's seasonal and it pays 14 or 16, I think 14, 16 with incentives. And that's if you work at least 15 hours a week. Well, guess what? 15 hours a week is required by Pinpoint. So you're already doing that. That one is, the training doesn't start until November, but it goes through April. The job, it goes through April.
That's pretty cool. So you really could just sign up and be part-time and then, have a nice little income to help you get to the next payday. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, well, you know what? And everybody come. I know. I ain't mad at it.
Thank you, friend.
I'm excited.
Thank you, friend.
Hey, I think I'd be happier than the parents. I'm like, oh, they did it. They did it. Some people don't know. And I heard you mention something earlier. And it's never too late to go back. Actually, my alma mater, the Wilberforce University, have a nice adult education program.
Me too.
Get at me. They got some nice scholarships going for it too. So
you might hear from me regarding that. Look,
hey,
absolutely.
I'm just saying, hey, go on and get it. It doesn't take that long. And I used to really get excited to see the older scholars come back. Like we had this one lady, I think she was somebody's grandmother. She graduated with her grandson. And I was more happy about them than me graduating.
That's so awesome.
So
that is so awesome.
If you interested, don't sleep on it. Go on and
No, seriously, you might hear from me.
Okay. Hey, nope. Hey, I'm about to say you more than like friend. You like family. That's anybody out there I've been friends with over 40 years. That's long because they be like, hold on.
Absolutely.
So I do appreciate you coming on here. We are about to head off. I don't know who I will have on next week. I honestly don't. It is homecoming season. I might pop up at your homecoming. Who knows? I do think I will be definitely at PV's homecoming this year. So if I come to your yard and you see me, you got to tell me why you chose your HBCU. So I am Monique Robinson here for A Better Chance for You Television with my hometown entrepreneur, jack of all trades, money maker extraordinaire, the Keisha Hayes. So please, guys, seriously, check out her websites. And before we get out of here, I want her to tell us about her websites because she didn't give us the details. We want you to hear this clearly.
So the website that you go on to apply is Pinpoint, PINPOINT, BS, as in virtual solutions, pinpointbs.com. Also on Facebook under Pinpoint Virtual Solutions. It has a page. And then I have a page on Instagram, PBS_WFH, as in work from home, _jobs.
Tune in to A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network, the television show dedicated to highlighting incredible students on their quest to change the world. Join us every week as we uplift the youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. Catch A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network. Thanks for watching A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host Monique Robinson, the television show where we highlight incredible students in their quest to change the world. Join us each and every week as we uplift our youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. So until next time, God bless from your friends on A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host Monique Robinson.